Good morning and welcome to our Tuesday morning thought for today. A rather blustery morning, grey, cold, but they do promise us some sunshine later from Brother Sun. So I welcome you to this time of discerning what Holy Spirit is saying to you through the channelings from Jesus' heart to your amazing heart. But first, before we begin, let us just take a moment to relax, to take a deep breath and breathe in the very breath of God. And in your out-breath, release any uncertainties, disquietude, anxiety, or maybe restlessness, or maybe you've had a rough, unsettled evening or night. And let us just ground ourselves and call on the Christ to speak to our hearts this new day. So this morning, for Tuesday the 4th of April, we read the words given to Sarah Young in her beautiful little book, Jesus Calling, words from his heart, for your heart and mine. I meet you in the stillness of your soul. It is there that I seek to commune with you. A person who is open to my presence is exceedingly precious to me. My eyes search to and fro throughout the earth, looking for one whose heart is seeking me. I see you trying to find me. Our mutual search results in joyful fulfillment. Stillness of soul is increasingly rare in this world, addicted to speed and noise. I am pleased with your desire to create a quiet space where you and I can meet. Don't be discouraged by the difficulty of achieving this goal. I monitor all your efforts and am blessed by each of your attempts to seek my face. Oh, what lovely words. And I need to hear those too. So we're going to open it at random now and be guided by the Holy Spirit for a second reading. Walk with me in the freedom of forgiveness. The path we follow together is sometimes steep and slippery. If you carry a burden of guilt on your back, you are more likely to stumble and fall. At your request, I will remove the heavy load from you and bury it at the foot of my cross. When I unburden you, you are undeniably free. Stand up straight and tall in my presence, so that no one can place more burdens on your back. Look into my face and feel the warmth of my love, light shining upon you. It is this unconditional love that frees you from both fears and sins. Spend time basking in my light, the light of my presence. As you come to know me more and more intimately, you grow increasingly free. So walk with me in the freedom of forgiveness. And then Jesus says, I meet you in the stillness of your soul. So let us now close our eyes, and as we take a normal in-breath and connect to the rhythm of our breathing, we call on Christ to come into our sacred space. And we ask Jesus to put his arms around us and to reassure us that despite how we're feeling, despite the many knocks that we've had to endure in this life, despite the trials and the tribulations and the many disappointments, maybe the loss of a loved one or more, we bring all that our heart is feeling and experiencing, and we take Christ at his word and give them to him, so that we can be set free to live this day in the knowledge that we are already forgiven, having placed all that has weighed us down at the foot of his cross. Just look into the eyes of this beautiful young man in his early 30s, radiant with a heart infused of God's love for you. And the moment he places his hands around you, you are cocooned in the mystical heart of God. And what you feel is selfless, unconditional love. A love this earth will never find, because the love is of God, for the divine already within you. Just reflect now on those words. And if you hit brick walls today, name them, bless them, and release them to Christ, and place them at the foot of his cross, and trust that Christ will honor his word as he shared with our hearts just a few minutes ago. And listen to that inner voice in your heart, not your head or ego. For the voices from your head and ego will alienate you even more from your heart. And it is my belief that the head center with ego is the seedbed of the Antichrist. So reclaim your divinity this morning. You are a child of God, and you are loved. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to your company again tomorrow for another installment from Christ's Spiritual Watering Hole. Have a blessed day, peace and goodwill to you and your loved ones this morning.